As requested, I'm continuing with further small choreography dances for ballet. We're not worrying about technique, it's to get you moving whether you're a beginner or of course good technique if you're already a dancer and you just want choreography. But we're focusing on joining steps together, which steps go well and how you can create a dance. Of course, join all of these videos together to make one really long dance, and don't forget you can change which foot you use, which direction you go, which arms you use. This is all purely suggestions, but we want to create individual dancers doing these routines their own way, not carbon copies. And don't forget, you should be using your head by now for all dance movements, changing your head as much as you change your arms. And don't forget, eye line with head. So don't just turn the head, use the eyes, look up, etc. Let's begin. And don't forget, you can use any music you like with this. So you can make it faster or slower just by changing the tempo of the music. We're going to begin with an épaulement. Now, I don't want to go too much into steps and technique. I've done all these in previous videos, so go back and look at my whole series. But basically, an épaulement is arms in attitude. Make sure you can see into the palm of your hand. I'm doing it with a dégagé to the side with my left foot, but that's not important. And instead of looking up as per normal, you make a twist with the upper body looking behind the arm. And you have an incline with the head with a turn. So that is basically an épaulement. And we're going to start this whole routine facing the right diagonal front, dégagéing, and on the first 4 counts or the introduction of the music, change to an épaulement gradually. So you have 4 counts to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to do a pas de bourrée, back, side, front. From the beginning, twist 1, 2, 3, 4. Then a pas de bourrée going behind with the left foot. Doesn't matter what sort of pas de bourrée. I'm doing back, side, step across to 4th. And as I do that, I'm opening this arm slowly, turning the palm up, looking to that palm. Back, side, front. So I'm finishing in quasi 4th. Then I'm going to take the arm I've opened down to a bras bar position, raising the back arm up to a diagonal as I kick through low with the right foot to the corner and hold. Let's do that from the beginning. And twist 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Twist 1, 2, 3, 4, back, side, front, left. From the left, close. Again, it doesn't matter where you close, whether it be in 1st, 5th. And as you close, take the arms to 4th. Then a chappé to 4th, close, and take the arms to across as you do that. 4th, close. Then I'm doing a relevé passé devant, so my back leg is going to end up raised in the front on a relevé, taking the arms quickly up to a high V. Relevé. Turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. And from that relevé, careening to your left. You can do any arms. You could circle them round. You could do an attitude as you karoo. You could do a third, any arms you like as you karoo to your left. Or just down and round to attitude. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to drop across with a low third, or again any arm you like. And then a step side kick, arms on shoulders, cross in front, turn either on a rise or not as you take the arms down and up. So cross, step, kick, cross, turn. Drop, step, kick, cross, turn. Two pose coupes, step, step. And don't forget to change your head as well for each one. Slowly from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's do the second half. So practice that first half until you've got it. Don't forget, start each piece slowly with music, building up one more step, one more step, one more step with the music. Or if you try and suddenly do a whole lot straight away with the music, sometimes you get confused. So put the music on, do the first couple of steps. If you've got that, add one more and so forth. Now the next section I'm just going to do separately. Now I'm not going to join it with the first section, so learn that and then learn this section. This depends entirely on your standard that you want to do, and also if you're a boy or a girl, because boys can do very many different steps to girls. So I'll just give an example of that here because I know I have a lot of male viewers. And also, of course, change arms to more stronger arm positions, which I talk about in another video that I do especially for boys. So from here, again, as I say, it doesn't really matter which foot you finish with. You can make a coupe, any form of coupe. You could do an ensemble of any kind. Now, girls or boys could do a pirouette, or boys could step across and do an entrechartois en l'air, where they swish one leg up to the side. Then they do a changement of any kind, or a trois, any kind in the air, beating the leg straight out to the side before they land. Girls do not do this step, but as I say, boys or men, this will be a good place to put it in. So this part is your own choreography. Of course, if you've got an amazing step you love to use, put it in here. But never make the mistake of, let's say you're good at pirouettes. Every dance, out comes this pirouette. Every dance. That gets very monotonous. The times I see teachers as well choreograph a dance, they pick out the 2 or 3 girls that can do something spectacular, and every dance you're waiting for it to happen. So don't get waylaid into keep showing your fantastic step all the time, or it becomes very old hat. But think of something here, or this is a good opportunity for a teacher to allow a pupil to choreograph their own 4 counts. So think about that, but make sure they're using arms as they do it. So for now, I'm going to say coupe, ensemble. You could do a seesaw, something like this. Obviously, the more you put in these 4 counts, the faster you've got to do it. So if you want to do something slow, you could just do 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like this. Now you see why I'm not going to keep adding this bit in the routine, because it depends on you what you've choreographed. So your 4 counts there, let's call it the boy 4 counts, because that depends on what you've chosen to do. And who knows, each time you might try something different in that slot to see what works for you. It doesn't really matter which way you finish from here, but I like to finish facing the right diagonal front. So I like to do from here a glissade on turn on, opening the arms down to bras bar, up to first and maybe to fifth as you finish. Glissade, step, swish, swish. Of course, if you're a beginner, keep your legs low or you're going to wrench your back. Obviously the same for a much older pupil if they're not an accomplished dancer. But again, boys will go way into the air when making grand jeté on turn on. The more beginner you are, the more you're going to make it into a glissade to begin. The higher student will do a hop gallop into it, swishing up, jump onto it as you twist, push through and lift up behind. So the more jumpy, the older and more proficient you are at dancing. So we would end facing the right diagonal back. From here you can add any combinations of step hops or step kicks, twisting and turning. So we don't want to keep on the same path of direction. So now I've gone from the right diagonal back to the left diagonal front. So perhaps now I'm going to go to the right diagonal front and twist to end facing the left diagonal back. So any forms of step hops or step kicks, any arms you like, maybe second arabesque, step, hop, step, kick, any twist and turns, any direction. So if you've got the other leg free, you could do hops and kicks with the other leg obviously turning the other way. Again, here boys could do sauté kicks or hitch kicks when they're turning. And to finish off this second piece, here is a good opportunity if you like chaîné turns to do them as fast as you can to the right diagonal front, as many as you can do. They are only 2 counts each one maximum. So it's just step up, joining the feet on your demi points and then turning as you're joining. So you want a good upper posture and don't forget your heads. A lot of people don't like those. You could just do hop runs or a little hop gallop or a little polka, anything you like, because I know a lot of people don't like turns. So let's say a little polka step there for you if you don't like them. If you're doing chaînés and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, so you could get many within there. I've talked a lot about changing directions all the time, and we've just gone to the right diagonal front, so it would be good to make a sudden turn to finish back in the right diagonal back with any sudden change of direction. Obviously if you've done the chaînés you might want to go up this way to get to that position with a form of step hop explosion spring to finish. So a stalk position. Obviously if you're more proficient you might have a really good balanced pose, or even the stalk position I've shown many times before, but sliding out onto the floor. So these are little fun things you can add to make your choreography exciting. If you don't like any steps or any sections, mix and match from all my previous videos and just take what you like, mix it all up, and there you go. And as I said, if there's an odd step or a count, something you don't like, change it. So there you go. I hope you like that. Do comment below so I know if this standard is for you, if you'd like further explanation. But because I'm doing such a whole variety of viewers out there, I try and just give you examples and then let you take it away and deal with it to your own standard. Unless you communicate with me, I don't know what standard I'm doing all the videos for. So I'm trying to keep it quite open and just get your minds working for individuality choreography. I hope you like that. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that thumbs up, and then I know to make more of this and other ballet series. I do try and jump around different dance subjects, so do look in the playlist if you want to learn any other dance subjects. They're all there. So thanks very much for watching, and until next time, happy dancing.